Well, Mahasus was a very different experience for me. It eventually happened to be my second short film, but I thought it would be my fourth or fifth short film because I was working on other different projects at the same time. Three. The inspiration of Mahasus came from an incident. एउटा इन्सिडेन्ट भएको थियो हाम्रो लोकालिटीमा एकजना बहिनीले सुसाइड कमिट गरेको थियो एन्ड एभ्री वान वाज ब्लेमिङ अन हर हाम्रो होल सोसाइटीको मेम्बरहरूले दे अल वर आफ्टर हर दे वर सेइङ कि यु नो सी इज नट रेस्पोन्सिबल सी इज इमेच्योर सी इज स्टुपिड उसलाई आफ्नो प्यारेन्ट्सको ख्याल छैन ब्ला 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 Yes, these things are true partially, but your environment, your circumstances बनाउने पनि हामी नै हो. And I just went home and wrote a suicide note, and that actually didn't really went on really well. I thought of making this film, but it was not going well. Then eventually I heard of this competition going on. About Drisyansa competition where you had to use a mobile phone to shoot a 3-minute short film and you had to send that to them. So I just heard about it in the second last week actually, and I just thought I have this idea, why don't I develop it into a 3-minute short film, shoot it by a mobile phone, it would be cool. And we discussed about the film, we wrote the script together. It took us just 2 days to write the script because the concept was already there. We had gone to different places, we had done a bit of a research. Then eventually I was writing this liner, one-liners called Pratik Palyodin ko raat jastai rayo. And then I felt ki Mahasus is a great name for the title of the film, yeah, because we had not thought about the title of the film also. And then he told me that what about the character, because Hunsa Mahasus is a good name to define him and define the character as well. So that's how the title and the character of the film came. I got many locations to shoot. It was not hectic, it was not that much hard because there were not much cast and crews as well involved, but it was fun. Wherever we shooted a scene where I'm playing a city guy, a typical city guy, a very spoiled brat, very much typical Kathmandu kind of a person. I took a lot of takes here for that.
Sorry,
But it went on. Yeah, it was really fun, and Dipendra was always very much stiff, very much focused, for the role for this film as an AD as well. So Dipendra is a director's dream, yeah, because he gives you so much. He gives everything that is inside him for that film, for that character, and I knew that he had this accent of a non-Kathmandu guy because he was not originally from Kathmandu, although it has been many years since he's living here, but still he has that attitude. So that's why I thought of making him the main character.
हामी अहिले यहाँ बसन्तपुर दरबार स्क्वायरमा छौँ। हामी चाँडै नै अब हाम्रो सुटिङको गन्तव्यतिर लागेछौँ। त्यसका लागि हामीसँग क्यामेराम्यान प्रसन्न माली हुनुहुन्छ। आउनुस् हामी हाम्रो बसन्तपुरलाई निहालेर हेरौँ आज।
He stands out, for the character, the emotions he brings, the kind of angst he portrays in his eyes was amazing, and he's also a very trained actor as well. He does a lot of plays in his hostel as well, so he was amazing fit for the role, and I couldn't have asked for better. It was really fun being a cinematographer, because holding the camera is one part, but holding the mobile's camera is another part. It was a very lovely experience. It was a very much encouraging experience for me. Okay, camera bata the shoot is not easy, but eventually happens. But from mobile phone to shoot a film of 3 minutes, because it was my first 3 minutes film, so the angles had to be correct. It was really fun, and it was a bit tensive, a bit tiring at times, but it was worth it, and Dipendra, he gave me everything, I took so many shots, but he had not got that tired face at all. In every shot, he used to give his best, and he used to never say ki oh pugyo and all of that, because I was taking a lot of time. I was going here, I was going there, I was going at his back, I was going up his front to look at the angles because I was on train. But he was fully committed to the character and fully focused. So as I said, by that suicide, but I thought this is a very much burning issue in Nepal, teen suicides, or even every age group of suicides is a burning topic. So let's not finish this film like this. Let's take an action, Let's being educated, being literate, having a degree. If you can't do anything for these issues, then what's the point of all of that? What's the point of being educated? So I thought of putting, again catching that character and putting him at the end, because he is very literate. He looks lavish, from a lavish family background, and when he gets that suicide note from that win, he eventually catches it and starts to read. It eventually happens to be from his friend, from his let's say best friend, with whom he has just had an argument, and how much effect that has been, and how much deeply he has felt for his emotions when he reads and he finds out that he has committed suicide. Then he feels that emotions. He feels that I have to do something now. I couldn't save my friend, but I can save many people. Feels ki now he's gonna take the stand, because we didn't show that, but that's something that audience has to know by themselves, because the looks of his eyes, many people ask me that you could have done that better, but we wanted to show that a bit confused eyes, yet aggressive, yet a bit emotional, but yet having that innocence and having that passion and desire to stop this from happening. So that's why we use that.
भयो